Judge Executive Houston Wells. Welcome to County Connections. This weekend, October 19th and October 20th, is this very special event in Franklin County. Franklin County is celebrating its bourbon history. With me today is Renee True and Kelly Everman to talk about the event and about the history of Bourbonanza in Franklin County. Renee, tell us a little bit about how this event got going in Franklin County.
Absolutely. Thank you, Judge Wells. Well, about 2 or 3 years ago, Downtown Frankfort, Inc. decided that we needed to really pump up our connection with the bourbon industry, both from the industry itself and tourism. And when we did that, we had several initiatives, Judge. You might know that we have the Frankfort Bourbon Society now, which has 300 members. And, we had to cap it off at that. And Bourbonanza that we're going to talk about this weekend. We've also had a Kentucky Distilled Weekend. We were behind encouraging the Capital City Museum to have a bourbon exhibit. And we've had several other offspring from that, to a walking bourbon history and also a bourbon trolley history as well. And we were also instrumental in working on the Sunday liquor sales so that we could promote our bourbon tourism that way. So I'm going to turn it over now to Kelly Everman to talk about this weekend's event at Bourbonanza.
So it's our third annual Bourbonanza event. It is Saturday, October 20th, and both of the events that consist of Bourbonanza are happening on Saturday the 20th. So from 12 to 5, right here on St. Clair Street between Main and Broadway, we'll close off the streets, and we're having a Bourbonanza street fair. And you'll find all kinds of fun things going on for the entire family. Everything from kids' activities, face painting, art activities, artisans doing their work, live music on stage. The stage is set up in front of the St. Clair parking garage from 12 to 5. The event musically will kick off with J.D. Shelburne, who's a Nashville music star, young, handsome man, playing some good country music. And then it moves right into a band called Trippin' Roots, and they're out of Versailles. And then we'll end the afternoon with a local favorite, Swing Street Band. So 3 really different types of music to try to have a little something for everyone. We'll have also a barrel staving demonstration. We're going to have several booths set up where people are giving interesting information. This is much more an interactive event as opposed to setting up a street fair with lots of vendors. It really is more so you can come downtown, wander around, have maybe a few tastes of some good grilled food, a few sips. Speaking of which, we are going to have a tasting room on the first floor of the McClure Building as it comes out onto St. Clair Street. So for $5, and you get carded at the door, anyone interested in having a couple of tastes of some of our local distilleries' fine products, then you can do that in our tasting room on St. Clair as well. So that's part of Bourbonanza. That's the daytime free event. The evening, we move down to the History Center. We have rented the entire History Center, and this is where it really gets amped up, and it's a lot of fun because tickets are $65, and with that you get lots of good food by our local caterer, 3Ps. You get great music. We have 2 different music groups that are going to be performing. So good food, good drink, nice grooves, and we actually have what some people consider to be the absolute highlight of the event is a live auction of rare bourbon. And this is our auctioneer, Renee True, who puts on quite a show. So, and it's great fun.
It's a great time. We'll have about 17 items. We've had Jim Beam donate some items. Of course, Buffalo Trace donated the bulk of the items. Mm-hmm. And then we've had another distillery or 2, Four Roses, and Bowman's has contributed to things. And the highlight of the auction is a Weller 107 single barrel pick VIP tour and luncheon for 15 people at Buffalo Trace for the high bidder for that item at night. So a lot of other good items too.
Yeah. So even if you aren't interested in participating in the auction, it is quite a spectacle. Renee puts on a good show, and there are lots of good products to auction off. And I guess, overall, more importantly, we are celebrating our bourbon history. We're giving our community a good reason to get together, have some fun. The auction actually is a fundraiser for Downtown Frankfort Incorporated. And of course, we are focused on revitalizing our historic downtown. We constantly are trying to stir up some great energy, to draw some people downtown, bring in some more business, give our community good reasons to get together. So it's fun and it's a fundraiser. So we are encouraging everyone to come out. If the street fair is more what you're interested in, then from 12 to 5 on St. Clair, come visit. If you'd like to buy a ticket to the evening event, www.bourbonanza.com. It is a lovely evening. Cocktail attire. We, in the past, have had the tastings out in the garden, and it looks like the weather is going to be a little iffy this weekend. So we are considering bringing the tastings into the History Center so that everybody is comfortable. But I do want to mention that this is a big weekend for Bourbonanza, but there are some other things that are interesting that are happening downtown as well. Canoe Kentucky is doing Paddlepalooza from 1 to 4 at Riverview Park, and the Kentucky River Jam will be down at Ward Oates Amphitheater, and they're going to be having music as well. Their music starts at 5 when ours ends, so a full afternoon of music on St. Clair, and then you can wander down to Ward Oates and enjoy the Kentucky River Jam with some live music there. So we really are doing what we set out to do, which was give folks a good reason, whether you live here or whether you're visiting, a good reason to come downtown and get together as a community and celebrate all of the things that Frankfort has to offer. So buy your tickets, bourbonanza.com. Come to Frankfort, come to downtown Frankfort and have some fun this weekend.
Great, Kelly, thank you. And when you first came in, I remember you talking about we're going to start doing some things in downtown Frankfort, and we're going to start celebrating our bourbon heritage as well. Renee and Kelly, both of you, we thank you very much. Just a little question. You said it's a Weller. Is there any Pappy would there happen to be some Pappy coming on in this auction?
There's a 20-year Pappy as well.
A 20-year Pappy. Did you hear that, everybody? A 20-year Pappy? I believe that'll go for a pretty good price, too. That's awesome. That's awesome. And we thank Buffalo Trace. We thank all the other distilleries around here that are all part of this. And thank both of you all for making these great things happen.
Well, I would have to add to that, certainly we have been working at this for quite a while, but so much of what we're doing for Bourbonanza in pairing a partnership with Franklin County Tourist Commission, Robin Antonucci and her team, and there's a truck coming by, that it really does take a village to make things like this happen. These events are very time consuming. You have to be very detail oriented, and we have an amazing team of volunteers on this Bourbonanza committee, on the Distilled Experience Committee, on the Bourbon Strategies Committee. People who care about what's happening here, who are giving tons of their time to put events like this together and to really move Frankfort forward in a positive way. So I have to give thanks to all of the volunteers that have spent months and months working on this. It's really very impressive that everyone gives so freely, and we all win because of it. So thank you to the team.
Thank you.
We do. And thank you to you. Thank you all again. We hope that you learned from this today, and please come out this weekend. What an exciting time here in Frankfort. These two are making this wonderful event take place, and we're so excited about it. Thanks for watching. We hope that you like and share our program. Thanks once again, and please come out Friday and Saturday to enjoy our bourbon heritage here in Frankfort.